feel like my girlfriend wouldn't be too happy about it.
That's
Yeah.
You got time to grow it back before you go home. Don't worry about it.
You're right, you're right.
I could grow a full mustache by the time I get home at this rate. Like, it's still going to be another, what, 10 days or something before you go home? What's that? It is the 1st. Yeah, we fly home on the 11th. So we've got another 10 days, mate. Don't worry about it. I don't know about you, but I could grow a good mustache in 10 days, I think.
Yeah, it definitely could happen here, but got a better chance of that, I think, than Kungarna winning this one. I would love to see them do something here, especially, like, I'm an NA guy.
Yes,
I'd love to see NA on top, but we'll see exactly what happens in this situation. Backs against the wall after a 10-1 on their own map pick. We're going to be going into Ankara as the decider here to their fates. All Gamers, though, looking to secure themselves as that first team through to, at very least, the wildcard stage, but looking very likely to be a top 2 seed confidently in this group.
Look, I don't know about you, Carl, but you're like a low-key savage, you know? You say the savage thing, but you don't make it sound savage. You're trying to hide it. You need to embrace it. Anyway, Kungarna, they're going to start on global risk here. And that is not how you'd like to start the round at all. I mean, that's one of the players that we said need to step up, right? Kai's, can he take that fight to do? And there's your answer. Tough ask for Kungarna. This could be the quickest series of the event so far. And that's even taking into account the 10-2, 10-1 that Baisha had on day 1.
The badness is here. B set is completely open. Seems like AG is going for this tunnel execute. Only Michael is here in this hotel area. But I guess he won't even spot them, right?
Yeah, I mean, they've just got full control now over this site without anyone to stop them. It's going to be a full retake now coming out from Kungarna, and they don't even have the numbers to work with. It's going to be just one on the flank for Michael. He's already going to be naded down as well. They know exactly what to expect here. He doesn't even have any health left to work with. 3 HP from that triple nade stack coming out from All Gamers. And now they're not even waiting. They're already hunting down these players. You can see Jue there trying to get a little bit too overzealous in the lower B tunnels. And here comes the rest of Kungarna trying to get anything done, but it's just not going to happen for them. CY gets a triple kill on the post plant, and they just continue to dominate.
CY's back, boys.
I guess Michael was telling his teammates, guys, just wait, have a good position here. We'll lurk from hotel area. And suddenly he's 3 HP and fully blind.
I think what he was actually saying is, guys, I literally can't do anything at this point. I've just had 2
Most
nades on my
likely,
head, then a flash, then another flash, and then another nade. And then he's like, yeah, I'm out. It's like a full 10 seconds of util just popping in his face. Bad luck, mate. Better luck next time.
We can see in this one at least, Kai's not going for that early challenge onto Do in mid. This time he's playing towards the B bomb site, looking for that pick on the B bridge. Not going to find anyone on the other side of it, though. It looks like All Gamers is going to be grouping up for an attack on the A bomb site. 4 players here now on long. Make it all 5 ready to go. It's going to put that pressure onto Mercs and Famous to hold it down.
And Mercs should be blind because of the flash from Do, because I also throw the same flash. Oh no, he even gets a kill here.
Oh.
Now it's all on Famous here, defending A side.
Well, good trade. Brando now has to come into his own. He's going to have a bit of a difficult task here. Multiple members. And just doesn't quite get the better of Do. Gets him down low, but not enough to find the kill. Kais has a little bit of an angle to look through the smoke there, but doesn't see too much. All Gamers have pumped the brakes here. I really don't mind that at all. It's not something you see from Crossfire teams all that much, and that is what it gets for you, right? You have to push for info on the defensive side there, and All Gamers just wait patiently, and Kungarna runs right into them.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. It felt like they had the right idea on the hold. They got 1 kill each, but just that patience from All Gamers, not rushing the plant and waiting for those players to come in on the retake. Got them another nice round here to work with, and still uncontested so far on this second map, and overall 12-1 on rounds in this series. Kungarna, they've got to find the answers soon. It's already looking tough yet again here on the second map, and All Gamers, they're just going to send it right back to A.
So Mercs playing a different position now here. Behind stairs. I like the position actually. But doesn't really matter. CY gets the opener. as well as CQ getting the frag onto Famous, and now it's all about having the right post-plant positions. Do here, sniping towards this long area, getting the frag onto Michael.
Good flick indeed. Yeah. More of the same as what we saw in Mexico. All gamers just completely outclassing Kungarna. Kaiser's going to sneak in for 1 kill there, but that does leave Brando in a 1-on-4, and I think ZY is aware of his position. Certainly now as Brando starts to fire a couple more shots back off, and all gamers are giving him no quarter, no mercy. They just go charging right at him and they want to finish him off. I reckon all gamers is keen for a quick day today.
Yeah, I feel like even if you have like 3 players on A side from Kungarna here, you can't stop the execute from all gamers. They have the perfect utility usage as well as the perfect entry fraggers with CQ and CY. So there's nothing much you can do here in Ankara.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they just don't have anyone picking up the slack on the side of Kungarna. You can see Brando is around 90 ADR, but a lot of the kills he's getting are kind of at the last minute when it's already too far gone anyways. This round, it's going to be Jouet, who actually goes down to Brando right away. A nice headshot gets it started for the side of Kungarna here. ZQ looking for that trade, and he's going to find it. Brando taken down. Michael also just has to back off. He didn't really have the chance to support, but I almost get the sense Michael, in these situations, he could be a little bit more aggressive and help his teammates at least try to trade there, but he plays really, really passive a lot of the time.
I agree. I mean, at this point, he should just play more aggressive, play with 2 sniper rifles. You know, you have nothing to lose anymore. I don't get why just playing like the normal setups, which obviously don't work out against all gamers.
Yep.
So they should just change up the pace a little bit.
Passive standard stuff is clearly not working against this team. All gamers are going to do the basics a little better than you are. I like this position though from Mercs, but he doesn't land his shots. ZY also able to get the entry onto Famous, so goes from bad to worse for Kungarna.
Famous here whiffing some shots, which is actually rare to see.
Well, honestly, can't expect him to hit every shot as a headshot like he was yesterday. Like, that's just unrealistic.
Right.
Someone else has to do some dirty work for Kungarna here. And
so it's all on Michael here in a 1-on-3 clutch situation, but looks almost impossible.
Yeah, he's going to have to really pop off here. He's running out of time, though. The bomb timer going down very quickly. He spots ZQ, but just doesn't have the confidence to take that fight and win it. It's going to be all gamers finding themselves yet another round on the board. As we continue forward, it seems like just a matter of time at this point before all gamers secures themselves with the 2-0 victory. And Kungarna, you can kind of see it in their eyes here, a little bit defeated, but I mean, rightfully so. When you're down 14-1 on overall round score in this series, it's hard to believe there's a way out.
I'm struggling to imagine that there's much to really say for Kungarna at this point. I'm sure the mental is pretty low. A couple of players probably pretty mad. You know, depends on what kind of individual you are when this kind of result happens. Do you sort of clam up? Do you quieten down? Do you start raging, tilting? Probably got a good spread of those on your team, but none of them are necessarily good. But what can you do? You lose 10-1 in the first map, you're down 4-0 in the second. You're not going to be happy about it.
See if they can find at least something here, though. It'd be a shame to see them go down 10-1 or maybe even 10-0 in this situation. They've had a few moments where they looked like they could pull it off, but all gamers, everybody hitting the shots today. They've got a 3-man stack here, and Jouet already finds himself the first kill. Famous spotted out as well, and there's just no chance for them to hold on. ZQ picks up the double kill. It's already a 5-on-2. Michael and Kai's trying to work their way back in from the GR spawn, but they still have so much utility to work with and stall this out. Kai's even finding that frag doesn't give them much chance, but you know what? Maybe ZQ can help them out with a little bit of team nade damage onto himself, but it's not going to matter for too much longer. Michael going to go down to the nade, and it's a 5-0, already halfway to victory position for all gamers.
That's what I meant, you know, even if you stack A side, it's so difficult to defend this execute from all gamers. Like J-Way checking this position is also not usual, you know, like most players wouldn't even check this position, so great play from J-Way here. Also Famous couldn't do that much, unfortunately, for Kungarna. Now they're having 4 players on A side. Maybe this works out for them. But the bad news is AG is already working up towards B. Having CY here in this tunnel area going for the info play. It seems like they're backing up.
Oh, how does he get away with at least one there? I mean, you're pushing 3 players out of A. It's not really ideal to even be going 1-for-1 there.
You can see all gamers, though, even though they know the entirety of Kungarna might be here, they want to take the fight right to them anyways. Brando able to get the first, but it doesn't matter.
What?
The follow-through is there, but look at the HP on these last 2 players. It's winnable now for Kai. ZQ's down to 10 HP, and he's already gotten the other player of even in that one-on-one on a long. ZQ, he does have the bomb, so it is a nice advantage to work with here, but it's going to come down to what he can do with just a little bit of HP to work with. Kai's, he's also got a nade to do this too.
I'd really love to see him just like completely exit the site, go maybe in through the connector up into mid and wrap around behind. Like I feel like this is the perfect situation to do that. But instead he's sat on the site, which does give Kai's a really good opportunity to still win this round. He has no idea where Kai's is coming from. Now gets the info and gets those shots across, dumps down into the stairs and wins the duel anyway. I mean, I guess you don't need to get up to any trickery when you're just going to win your aim duels like that anyway.
Yeah, it's a little close round, and I like the approach from Kungarna this time, playing more aggressive. Finally, you know, when the score is 5-0, you have nothing to lose anymore. I would just like to see double sniper setup still. Especially Michael used to be one of the best sniper rifles in NA. I don't even get why he's sticking to this AK, which clearly doesn't work out for him. Too good, at least.
Yeah, I mean, would be a nice change of pace, but Famous, he's going to bring that change himself here. Gets a nice double kill from underneath the tunnels to open up this round, and now they've got a 5-on-3 to work with. A very winnable situation now if they don't allow themselves to get picked apart here. They don't really have anyone defending the A bomb site other than Mercs, just playing that retake position on the GR spawn wall, but it could be all gamers with a pretty solid read on this setup. They're going to be sneaking their way now into the A bomb site, and that puts a lot of pressure onto Mercs to get this info safely, or even maybe go for the fight, considering they do have the numbers to work with. But here comes Zhui. He's going to peek right into it, hits the headshot, and already this could be a much different round on our hands, because all gamers, they've got full control over this site for the post plant now.
Well, that's exactly what you need in the 4-on-3 or the 5-on-3 to at least try to equalize the numbers before things get a bit out of hand. Kungarna are going to be stuck behind this wall of util. They're going to try to push their way through by the looks of things, but they've been tagged down by the nade. First shot must go the way of all gamers, and does. The trades are in there as well. And even though the numbers are advantageous for Kungarna, it comes down to Famous again to try to win a 2-on-1. First shot was clean onto Zhui, but time and essence, it's a problem. And ZQ is waiting patiently. Has he done enough, though?
Oh, so close. It came down to less than a second on the clock, but unfortunately for Famous, just not enough time to grab that defuse, and the hopes of a round going on to the board from Kungarna are definitely dwindling here. But you can tell Famous, he's starting to step it up here, hitting more of those shots, but it's a bit too late at this point, considering you've got 5 players on the other side playing at that level throughout this matchup, and it's not really being met very well here. But at least Kungarna, I feel like strategically is getting a better sense of how to play against all gamers. They just don't have the shots now behind it.
As I said, nothing really working for Kungarna. All facets of the game just not coming together. That's better. Mercs double. That's what you like to see. So at least one of the little ingredients. We're getting a little bit of spice this time from Kungarna, right? They're hitting some shots. And that's a start. It's late in the game to start, but it's better than not showing up at all. We'll see whether or not all gamers can secure another 3v5. It's actually going to be a 2-on-5 now as Brando cleans up one more. Even fairly healthy, though. And if Do can land 1 or 2 more shots, then it's definitely on. They're giving those opportunities over, but quickly shut down before it gets too exciting. So, okay, round on the board for Kungarna. Maybe they can get a second for the half. It's not going to be much to write home to mum about, but I tell you what, better than 0.
Yeah, I agree. A nice 2-piece opener and alleyway from Mercs, and Famous closing out the round here for Kungarna with 2 clean hatches as well. So at least we won't see a 10-0.
Yeah, I mean, Kai's as well now getting the opener. And this one, maybe a chance at the 7-2 after all. Mercs playing the vent again. Can he pop off once more? Yes, he can. Almost gets the second, but it's actually a shotgun in the hands of ZY. That might have been a little bit of a mistake here. Michael and Famous coming in to clean up. Now even he is left alone here, but he's completely surrounded. The trades come through, and Kungarna at least make this a 2-7 half to close it out.
Don't think they were expecting 3 players in the vents. Still, I think you're happy if you're all gamers. Someone says you want to grab a 7-2 half, you'll say, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, honestly, it could have been a 5-4 scoreline. I feel like, you know, Kai's almost got this clutch when CQ was low HP. The problem was he had not much time left, right? So he was under time pressure. And also Famous almost got the clutch as well when he got the 4-piece. But yeah, still well-deserved lead for all games. They just look way stronger than Kungarna overall.
We'll see if that can change it all in this second half. Kungarna was able to pick up those 2 rounds towards the end of the first. You can tell their shots are getting a little bit more comfortable in this fight at least, but all gamers, they still have a lot more to work with on their side of the field. It's going to be Michael playing behind this smoke, trying to find that early kill. You can see both ZY and Do sniping in this round for all gamers, trying to keep them guessing on the side of Kungarna, but also I feel like this is kind of just all gamers throwing in a few random things because they know they have the rounds to play with. But Shui goes for the swing, takes down Mercs. It's quickly traded though, so still pretty equalized across the board.
Yeah, nice flip from Kai. I was surprised he was hitting the shot. Like, crazy stuff from this guy. Stepping up to the plate finally, but it might be too late.
Maybe. You've only got ZQ holding on to the A site for the moment, though. Du's starting his rotation across, and the counter util coming out here from all gamers. It was just Famous trying to entry the stray frags. The spacing wasn't really there for Kungarna. A couple more coming out from the vent just get cleaned up, and ZQ, a man on a mission, wants to finish this game off.
Seems like they will pretty shortly here. I mean, they're only a couple rounds away from making this one theirs. And they've definitely earned it. They looked a little bit shakier in their opening match, but not shaky at all today. I mean, a 10-1 and potentially a 10-2 here to close it out. Imperial, I hope they're taking some notes here because they are certainly going to need them when these two teams face, because all gamers, this is the team we were expecting to open up this tournament with in the group stage. There's a reason these guys are the fan favorite. It's because every time they come into a match, they can do this on just about any map in the pool. ZY tries to get something going, but actually Kungarna steamrolls into the GR spawn. A great way to start off the round, but now they're kind of pinched and looking for a way out, but Famous may have just found it for them.
Yeah, a few missed shots in this round actually from all gamers, but very quickly it is swung back in their favor. 3-on-2 now. Mercs and Brando to try to clutch up, and Do will make no mistake with that shot either, bringing it down to the isolated Mercs to try to save the day for Kungarna once again. He's been spotted out, and so ZQ will be looking in his direction, and that's not a player that you want to be going up against right now. He's 15-4, absolutely dominating. Even will do it himself though, and 9-2 the scoreline now. 1 round away for all gamers in securing the 2-0.
Yeah, I felt for 1 second it could be the round for Kungarna because Z were missing a couple of shots here from this bridge area as well as Do on B side, but still, I think Do got a 3-piece here. So great stuff from this guy.
Yeah, I mean, now it's match point on the table. All gamers, they've got 7 chances, and all they need is 1 to make this one theirs and guarantee the 2-0 score line. That seems like it will come much sooner than that. Now we have Kungarna playing towards this A bomb site. 3 players grouped up here. And you do see Famous trying to sneak his way into the A connector. There's no real defender on this midsection of the map for all gamers, so maybe a chance for Famous to do something a little bit cheeky and sneak in here. But even with that, they're going to have a lot of firepower in this round if they want to find their way into either side.
Not an easy task to entry into A when there's 3 defenders there for AG. A little bit of presence being shown in mid Famous if he starts to walk his way up there. Kungarna have time in this round still. Yeah,
right now, Kungarna, they're kind of running down the clock here. waiting to see if someone's going to peek out. Shui, he's going to take the bait here, but he actually wins the fight anyways. There's no trade just yet. Here comes the repeat from Mercs, but Shui, he gets a second, and he's still looking for another fight here. But fortunately, Famous will put a stop to it. But now they've only got a minute on the clock, and now they have no numbers to work with. Michael, Famous, and Brando, this is kind of their last hope.
Yeah, crucial mistake from Kungarna. For some reason, no one was checking this A main area. That's why J-Way could flank Famous here.
Off angle from CQ, and it'll work out for the multi-frag. 10-2 will be the scoreline. All gamers 2-0 over Kungarna.